Recording.
Alright. Hi! Got my daughter taping, or videoing, I guess. So I first cut my wafer. I'm almost an inch.
Maybe you should talk a little louder.
I should talk a little louder?
Maybe. Because when
if you talk, it's loud. So I cut my thing. I have my waist.
I'm zooming out.
Huh?
I'm zooming out.
Don't zoom too much. I've got all my supplies.
You should tell her what the supplies are.
I will. I've got my wafer, I've got some wipes, my bag, my Ekin, my remover, my Cavalon, which is barrier wipe, my powder. So I just cut that. Stuck this out. Also, I'm wearing a hernia vest. It's nice tight stuff. I'm just gonna stick that against my skin. It's really cold. Take out my Ekin seal, stick that in my shirt.
Mama, why are you sticking that in your shirt?
Because I have to keep it warm. For my adapt, can you see that?
I have to move up. Hold on.
You're going to make them sick.
How?
I'm moving some more. Come over here so you can see how this works. Stand up.
Like this?
No, come over here. I want you to look right here with it. I take this and I pour it and drip it on the thing, and it peels off.
Oh, that's gross.
You're gross.
You're gross.
I'm going to take a gauze and kind of tuck it into my underwear because my stoma's being super active.
I'm not trying to move too much.
Yeah.
I just get like...
But you can see my stoma's like super active right now, so we're just going to keep that on.
So like when it's active,
now I have to change because I had a leak here. Come over in the front.
Like this.
Yeah. And you can kind of see it leaked out to the side here. Ooh, we're spewing. Right here. So that's how I knew I had to change. That's why we put that there. And then that's just full. So I've got a bunch of liquid output. So what I'm going to do is you don't want to do this to your mom because this would probably hurt a lot, but I actually grab underneath it and kind of like squeeze stuff out of my stoma to try to get some extra poo and everything out so that I don't have as much output going on, so that it's not spewing everywhere constantly.
I'm going to try and sit down.
Sorry, this is so shaky.
There you go.
Make sure you don't have your fingers in the way.
I know, I think I know what the camera's on.
Alright, so now that we've got it a little chilled out, I'm going to take my little wipey, and I just use this to kind of push the stoma out of the way, and just kind of wipe away anything that was on there. It feels really good because it gets itchy. Sorry for the cat fighting in the background. And then because I got some here, I'm just going to stick another piece in so that I don't get it everywhere. Just make sure everything comes off. And I do one more squeezing of the stoma to get stuff out.
My arms got tired, so try my best.
That's good. And now we're going to hope for the best and hope it's quick. So since there's some redness around here, I'm just going to put a little bit of stoma powder around.
Is it okay if I zoom in?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Because it's kind of far away, so I'm just going to zoom in.
So I'm going to tap it to kind of get it out. You can kind of...
Yeah,
it's trying to spew again.
Because you tapped it.
Yeah.
I zoomed in enough to see what's going on.
So we're getting more... Ooh, we got a big old clump of food out. Sorry.
I'm going to zoom out quickly. I keep on getting mixed up. Sorry if I'm zooming in and out too much.
So I'm getting a bunch more food because I had a vegetable wrap for lunch, so there's a bunch of stuff getting stuck up in there. Now since I just got stool all over my powder, I'm going to remove the powder again. Now this time I'm just going to take the wipe and throw the others away. and wipe that up. Because this stuff is, I mean, as you found, it's pretty vile. You can eat your skin away because it's supposed to digest food.
Wait, how can it eat your skin away?
Because it's your stomach acids and bile and everything like that. You don't want it on you. This is obviously being a pain in the butt. Usually this goes really fast, but since we've got some
Stuff going on.
stuff going out,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be obnoxious. Alright.
I think I see some coming out. Yeah, some's coming out.
He's just moving. So I'm gonna try that again. And now I'm gonna take my wipe. Stay there, little friend. These only have liquid kind of like at the bottom there. I don't know if you can kind of see how it's just a little bit of liquid in there.
Maybe put it in the like light so they can see like the wetness.
You can see there's just like some liquid on the bottom. So now we just go dab, 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 dab. And I just do the size of the Ekin ring, which I can tell because it leaves an indent on me. And I just dab it. And then I sprinkle my powder. I go overkill.
You don't want to go too overkill.
And just pat it off.
No, it's...
So now that's kind of my crusting. Take the next. If I have sores, I would do this again, and then I'd powder it again, and then I'd crust it. I'd put this on again and dab it on. So since I don't have sores,
The cat's getting into the food.
she's fine. She can eat the dog food. I don't care. Make sure you're keeping it on this.
Yeah, I am.
So I just go the whole area because I'm allergic to all my adhesive. So now that's done. Now I get my, you can zoom in on this. This is my Ekin seal. I
Hold on.
got pretty
I
good
zoomed
at
in.
stretching.
I pretty much zoomed in half of the way.
Alright. So if you can see, the size of my stoma is bigger than this. I just have it kind of like a little volcano guy.
I'm gonna zoom out a bit because you can't see the whole entire thing.
And then I got my base plate.
Now I can zoom out.
Yep.
There we go.
And the seal you can kind of see it on the inside a little bit. But you don't want, what you don't want is to see much skin there. Now the next thing I'm going to do is going to let this kind of adhere to me. So I'm going to hold it in really tight. Try to clean up my mess a little bit.
You should bring a bag or if you want, you can do it in your trash can.
Yeah, this is the bags that come in my stuff.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that I struggled with when I had mine is my stoma was flush and flat to my belly, so it would constantly go underneath and leak, and that was a pain. Now you can see it sticks out. It's nice and sticky outy. That's where these little loops that are on the bag or whatnot are for a belt, which I don't think I've got a belt.
And the reason why you pat it down is so that like the stuff can stick to you.
So real quick, this is a belt. Belts are great. I had wore mine for months, and it just hooks to that.
And you wrap it around.
And it hooks to the other side.
Like the little hooks on the side.
And somewhere in here.
You just like...
Tighten it.
Yeah. Does it come with a strap?
No, you can order these. So now that I got that, and what this will do is it pulls the bag tighter so that it sticks out more. But I don't need it anymore because mine sticks out enough that I don't need that. But that might be something you guys might want. And then for me, the final thing is mine don't snap together. I use a stick, peel and stick. So for me, instead of putting mine on straight, I angle mine because when I empty between my legs.
I'm going to try and go into the top so they can see it a little better.
So I just angle mine. I'm so used to angling it. If you do it straight or angled, whatever is convenient. And I just line it up with the bottom.
You just
squish it on. Most important, close the bottom.
If you
I've done this before and not done that. And then for mine, I can see my stomas in there.
And then it didn't turn out too well.
That's it.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.